Hey, y'all. Let me make sure this is working. Is it working? It is working. Okay. So, welcome y'all to Get You Some Therapy. This is episode number 14 of Get You Some Therapy. Get You Some Therapy. And as you can see, I already have something on the screen here. We're going to take a look at it. This happened a few years ago, but I kind of want to talk about it a little bit. So just bear with me. Take a look at what's going on here. So you can see it says woman jailed for sending 159,000 text messages to a man, an Arizona man. Woman jailed, put in jail, arrested and put in jail, charged for sending 159,000 text messages to Arizona. First of all, my question is, I can't get one text through. I can't get one text to go through on my phone. This hooker got 159,000. Okay, that's okay. Come on, let's look at this.
Can you reach down?
Bear with me. I want you to watch this, lady. I want you to watch what's going on.
You said that's on the I was just gonna move this forward so that the microphone's getting up.
So they got the can
Fox
cover.
News?
She talking about I'm be on Fox News.
Hi guys. I'm Jackie.
Ooh, don't look in the eyes. Don't look in the eyes too much. You
Can
know,
I ask
make
you
it big.
questions?
Then make it big.
All right, go ahead.
Why don't you start from the beginning? How did you wind up here?
Can y'all hear it?
Here on a road trip from Florida, looking for, I guess, love. And I was following.
She said I wound up here on a road trip from Florida. So Florida's over here. Arizona's way over here. Okay? So she said she wound up here in Arizona on a road trip, I guess, looking for love.
The number 33. I used to wake up every day and every night.
I gotta rewind because I want you to hear this. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna talk.
Looking for, I guess, love. And I was following the number 33. I used to wake up every day and every night at 3:33. It was always 3:33, 3333. So I kept following the number, and I said, why am I following the number 33? And I spoke to a psychic, and she told me,
I ain't gonna say
I have the
nothing.
same birth chart as Jesus. So then I said, okay.
Okay. Just wait a minute. Wait. I know I said I wasn't say nothing. I stopped the lady, and so, hold on. She said that she used to wake up all the time, and she'd wake up all the time, and when she wake up, the what she would see is 333. I'm all good with that. I'm I know a lot about numerology. If you don't know now, you know. I know a lot about numerology, so forth and so on. So I get it. I get it. Okay. Now she said she went to a psychic. That's not my problem either. She went to a psychic, and the psychic told her she has the same birth chart as Jesus Christ. Now, I didn't know y'all could have the same birth charts. I thought birth charts were like fingerprints. They ain't like fingerprints. It sounds like she must have called Miss Chloe. She must have called me. Okay. Who got the same birth chart as Jesus? How you gonna have the same birth chart as Jesus Christ? It's not the same time, not the same day.
She told me I have the same birth chart as Jesus.
Let me lower.
So then I said, okay. I look up Jesus. He was 33 when he came to be. So I was like, that's a 33. My left eye axis is 33. The location I
Wait a
came from.
minute. I don't even. What's a left eye axis? Is that wandering eye she has? Is that why it's 33? Is it supposed to be 53? Huh? What is the left eye? Ma'am, You got to get therapy because, see, your mind will start wandering on you. It'll start. Let me tell you something. I said I wasn't gonna talk. I'm gonna let her finish. Just hold on. Just give me a sec. Give me a sec. I promise you, I'm gonna let the lady finish. But see, the reason why you have to get therapy is because, like I said to you in episode 10, 11, 12, I can't remember which one it was. I told you, sometimes you have to stop that momentum. You have to stop this downward spiral. And you need somebody to grab you and say, wait a minute now. I understand that you're saying 333. I understand numerology. I get all of that. But when you start going down a path where you're forcing yourself to see 333 or 33 or 3 or whatever, you're now making that happen. You're manifesting it because why? God gives you the power to co-create. Because y'all not ready.
Miami was 33111, the zip code. This zip code here, not the coordinates on the map, it's 33111.
Not sure about zip codes.
Jacqueline, how did you come to meet the man who is related to your case?
Oh, Isaac Ben Shabbat. I met him online. I was looking for my healing angel. The psychic I met told me I would meet a healing angel. So I was in Utah, Mount Zion, looking for my healing angel. And
Just real quick. Y'all think she should have gone to therapy a long time ago? Do you think she should have gone to therapy a long time ago? She done went from Florida, now she's in Utah looking for her healing angel. You are your healing angel. The Bible says, healer, heal thyself. So now again, she's finding all these threes. Oh, I lived in zip code 303. I was on 301. I was in 3. And when I went to McDonald's, you got a Happy Meal fries for $3. And then I went to the store, got some Reese's Pieces cups. They were $3. You're looking.
I was at a bar, and I was talking to the bartender about the number 3, and I said, so the number 3, I told him the story, how I got here, just because I got here, the number 3. And then he said, not to say anything, but look behind me. And I looked behind him, and there's the giant number 3. So I was like, are you my hero?
Probably because it was 3 o'clock.
I'm not. And then I said, okay, well, maybe you're going to lead me to my healing angel. So he said, you should probably go to Sedona. It's in Arizona. I said, I never heard of it. And I look up Sedona, Arizona. It's the 33rd most spiritual place. So I canceled my trip. In Mount Zion. And I decided to go to Arizona. I'd never been here. And,
Okay, I'm going to ask you a quick question. Those of you who are watching the video, is your breathing becoming to get erratic? Like as you're watching her talk, is your breathing starting to be like, is it a little off? Okay, we're going to talk about that in a second. I'm going to tell you why it's off.
Isaac texted me and he says, have you ever been to Arizona? And I was like, this is really weird. I just decided to come here. And I said, I'm not going to meet him unless God throws it in my face. So we start talking, and I was like, I'm not going to go there. Then he told me he has my same birthday. So I was like, okay, I have to go meet him because I told God that's what I would do. So I go meet him, and we have the same birthday. What? Our brothers are both named Jacob and David. Our fathers are both Egyptian Jews from Cairo. We're both vegetarians. Then I find out he does stuff for the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea has 33% salt in it.
You see all these threes? Oh, he had somebody named Jacob and David. His name is Esau. His father's name is Isaac. Mama's name is Rachel. He also had a brother of a multi-coat. Found in his stepbrothers picked him up. They took him and sold him to king of Egypt. He became the king. What is going on?
Walt Disney's club is called Club 33.
Walt Disney.
The reason they're called this is because the location of Atlantis is inside the Earth. The coordinates are 3333.
Listen, I'm not trying to be funny, but she needs to study lotto numbers. If you this big in numbers like this, ma'am, you ought to be able to give me the lotto numbers. What is the next combination of the power lotto for $100 and something million? You over here talking about 33 on Disney, 33 on the traffic sign, 33 years old, Jesus 33, your birth sign is saying 33, the moon is 33, the sun is 33. Why can't you get some lotto numbers over here? You talking about 33, 33, 33.
It's the soul of the Earth.
The soul of the earth.
Jackie, can I get you to respond to some of the charges against you?
Oh,
Did you break into his home?
I hope this lady didn't break into this.
I'd rather not talk about those things.
What about the text messages?
Oh, wait a minute. You didn't break into it 33 times? Why you don't want to?
I'd rather not talk about those.
You said you met him online.
Yeah,
What site did you meet him on?
Luxie.
Don't go to that site.
What kind of site is that?
Oh, like the most shallow one ever, where the rich men meet the pretty girls.
And what, I know you don't want to talk about the texts, but in some of them you said some pretty crazy things. Would you want to just respond to that part of it?
Not right now.
I don't think the reporter's supposed to say the word crazy, but
Why did you text him 65,000 times?
Because it made
oh well. Now one report said it was 159,000. This says 60,000. Yeah, I mean, it's really no difference, to be honest with you. An extra 100,000 past 60,000. Really not that much difference.
me find out all my information. Loving him selflessly brought this information because everybody just wants to take. But if you just give and you don't stop giving, even if you don't receive, you all of a sudden receive a lot.
Oh yeah, you received a lot. You received some handcuffs, an orange outfit, some girlfriends at the jail who want to makeshift penises out of pencils. You received a whole lot of stuff. No, you're right. You gonna receive. You're right. You give, and that's for all of you people. Let me make myself big because I want to show it to you. I want to talk to you in your hearing. You, all of you who give. Oh, yes, give. The next thing you gonna receive is a whole bunch of SHIT that you really didn't want. We're gonna continue with the lady.
Did he tell you to stop contacting him?
I don't want to talk about that.
Did you listen to that?
I don't want to talk about that.
You said, did you go on one date with him?
3.
3 dates. Can you talk about how you...
Of course, it was 3 dates. But listen, let me help you. So a lot of you are probably saying, "Well, this lady is cuckoo. She ain't wrapped right. She ain't wrapped too tight. It's wrapped loose. Maybe ain't no wrapping at all. The elevator doesn't go all the way up. When you get up there, nobody home. All these other kind of things. But you do recognize that the people are asking her questions, and she's saying, "I don't want to talk about that." So that lets you know that she is, in fact, cognitively aware. Now, we could continue on with the video. I'll continue on if you want me to. But the point that I want to make to you that is very, very, very important. Everybody wants love. Now you may say to yourself, "Now, Megan, I'm fine with being single." Okay. Everybody wants love. You want to be loved, either by someone, by your children, by your husband, by your wife, by your mother, by your father. Some of you don't even recognize that this thing that you're doing to yourself and the problems that you have with your relationship stem from the love that you want from your mother. A lot of you don't recognize that this relationship is having the problems that it's having because you want love from your father. Father could be dead. Mother could be dead. Father could be alive, but you don't know where he is, or you know where he is, but he doesn't contact you. There's a lot of stuff there. But everybody wants to be loved. And if you don't go get therapy, you'll start looking for 333s all up and down the highway. The next thing you know, you all the way in dusty, hot, desert-ass Arizona texting somebody 69,000 times. You need to get therapy. Why? Because you need to know when you have now put yourself in danger. You in danger, girl. You need to be able to have somebody that your therapist. Everybody put retreat in the chat. Put the word retreat in the chat. The word retreat in the chat. Put the word retreat in the chat. Retreat in the chat. I am having, and I'm going to talk about this in a second, a breathologist come in. I'm having, dang, I should have had Rachel look at this video. I may bring her back and have it. I'm having a breathologist who's going to bring up the childhood, bring up your child self and discuss and heal that child. I'm having an intimacy coach come in and talk about the need for intimacy and what blockages you may be having about intimacy. I am going to have a couples therapist come in and talk about how to communicate properly when you're in a relationship with anybody, whether it be a romantic, intimate relationship, or whether it be a relationship with your children, your mother, your father, your aunties, your uncles, your grandparents, relationship with God. I am going to be there. We are going to have yoga. We're going to have a chef. We are going to have fresh juices in the morning. All these things. There's a lot of things that are going to be happening at my women's retreat. Come to my women's retreat. You can get there at remedy4ufoundation.org. Remedy, the number 4, the letter U, foundation.org. Remedy4ufoundation.org. You need to be coming to my retreat. Everyone is looking for love of some kind. This is just human nature. As a matter of fact, it's God nature, to be honest with you. It's God nature to look for love. The reason why, I'm going to tell you a little secret. The reason why humans were created, humans, extensions, whatever, I'm not going to get into all of that right now. You ain't going to make me do it. The reason why humans were created is so that God self could experience reality. I've said it before, years ago. I've coined that statement. I have been saying it for forever. There is a love language that is energetic between you and God. And when you don't self-love, you don't love God. I'm not going to get into that today. You ain't going to make me do it. You ain't going to make me do it. But when you don't love yourself, you don't love God. This is a fact. Because you can't. You can't. It's not possible. So anyways, when you're looking for love on a 333 and a 3333 and a 333 and all this other stuff, and you start combining and doing all this other stuff, you have completely X'd out anything pertaining to self-worth, self-value. Now, when you are looking for love in such a level of desperation as this lady, you'll start going cuckoo. This is not a medical term. You'll start going crazy because you're in a desperate cycle. And it could have very easily, and the reason why I had said first that this lady is answering questions very cognitive. She's cognitively aware of the question, so she's not completely off. So that lets me know to some degree, I don't know her chart. I haven't read a chart or anything like that. But it lets me know to some degree that she probably wasn't born with whatever she's currently dealing with right now, psychological wise and behavioral wise and in her emotions. This is not something she was born with. She got to the point where she was in such desperation that she cracked. She broke. Now, Now, she's going to have to sprinkle a little bit of medication on her toast now because it's gone too far. But there are those of you who are out there right now that I'm telling you, baby, get you some therapy so that you can have some self-value and some self-worth and some self-confidence so that you don't push yourself to the brink where you snap. Is this making sense what I'm saying? I want you to get some therapy. You can contact me, MeganMcGlover.com, MeganMcGlover.com. It's spelled like Megan, pronounced Megan, MEGAN, MCGLOVER.com, MeganMcGlover.com. You can come to me, we can talk, do your therapy with me, or get somebody else, but just get you some therapy. Come to my women's retreat. There will be a Reiki healer there. We're doing sound therapy there. We're going to have a 4-day hyper intensive healing at the women's retreat. It's very, very important because if you don't get your therapy, this kind of stuff happens because your brain will snap on you. If you're in this level of desperation where you're not even breathing, this lady, when she's talking, she's frightened. She's afraid. You can tell she's not even taking deep breaths. Damn! She'll never be a singer. She'll never be a singer. A breathologist is going to be there at the retreats teaching you how to breathe. This lady is in this. I've never seen anybody breathe like this before.
Felt when you were with him? Did you feel like
With a straight face.
spark immediately? Talk about how you felt.
I felt like I met my soulmate and everything was just the way it was. And I thought we would just do what everybody else did and we would just like get married and everything would be fine. But that's not what happened.
65,000 text messages.
Look at her breath.
That's like
That's
next
it?
level stuff.
No, to me it seemed like more.
Seemed like more than 65,000?
To me, yeah.
She's breathing. Her breath goes from here, from her nose to about right here. That's not breath. That's desperation. That's breathing out of desperation. That's not breathing from your soul. That's not breathing from your spirit. When you breathe, your diaphragm should expand and come back down. You're not supposed to. Watching her makes you all frazzled and even if you didn't know what she did, just watching her makes you anxious. It's just a bunch of anxiety. Are you understanding what I'm telling you? So, I hope this lady is all right. I was going to say something. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I shouldn't say it. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Lady, this was 5 years ago. So you're probably out now because I don't think you created like a real crime unless you went in jail and was beating somebody's tail. Don't come to my retreat because I'm not in the mood. There's going to be a lot of other people there and I just don't feel like I don't want to get 69,000 emails from you. God's grace be upon you, peace be upon you and all that kind of stuff. But you're not invited. Lady, whatever your name was. What was the lady's name? They said the lady's name. Lady, if you just so happen to come across this, I don't want a whole bunch of emails from you. I don't want you to come to my retreat. Now, I will help you to find other retreats that you can go to, other people that you can talk to, but I'm not the one to talk to. Is that okay? Is that okay to say? I hope that's okay to say. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but you're out of my scope. Okay? You're out of my scope, and I want you to get the proper help that you need. I'm not the one to help you. That's all I'm saying. Because anybody who has the ability to text somebody 159,000 times in one night or one day or 1 week, you're so far out of my scope. I don't have enough PhDs to deal with that. So it's going to be okay. God bless you. I'm praying for you. I guarantee. And I'm not going to just pray because faith without works is dead. If you need, somebody going to put something in the chat. Somebody put something in the chat where the lady can go because you can't come to me. That's all I'm saying. And any of you who is out here texting somebody 159,000 times, you're not welcome to that retreat either. Okay, because we're trying to go there to have a peaceful time, a wonderful time, a blessed time, and we don't need nobody ringing our bell 159. Anyways, we're going to be in Miami April 8th through the 11th this year. April 8th through the 11th this year. I love you so much. I am so glad that you guys were here with me for episode 14. Make sure that you come back for episode 15. And if you haven't watched the other episodes, please watch them. Please share them. Send your auntie, your grandma, your mother, your sister, your niece, your daughter. Send them. This is for adults only. So if your daughter is 15, don't send her. We will have family retreats. I'm super excited about that. I want to have 3 families that come in. We're going to have family retreats. We're going to have men retreats, and we're going to have couples retreats. So I'm excited about that. But as of right now, this is for women, not for young girls or little girls. This is a women's retreat. I'm so excited to have you guys there, coming there with me in Miami, Florida this year. Mwah.